All right, Marilyn, where are we off to today?
Society Wine Bar in Ybor.
It's Tyler.
In Maryland.
And we are out
And about Tampa.
All right, what am I going to say next?
Let's take a gander.
Let's do it.
I got everything going for me. Free from all the things that bore me. Riding all around the city. All the girls that look so pretty.
Society Wine Bar. I'm here with my new friend, Christy. She's the manager of this great location. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Welcome to the show. So let's get right to it. You must be in love with wine to be here.
I've been studying wine for a long time and drinking it even longer. Beer as well.
That. Beer as well. So let's talk about it. Totally different than what you might see in Ybor City anywhere else, right?
Yeah, we're a little oasis down here. We've got 200 wines by the glass and the bottle and over 100 craft beers at any given time.
Wow, and they're not just your regular everyday wines. These wines are definitely imported and featured wines from all over the world.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of great wines from here in America, but also from South America, Australia, New Zealand, Europe, of course.
Wow, so I'm interested in telling the viewers a little bit about that one bottle of wine that you were telling me about that's made completely different than anything else you'd see.
So there are a lot of different farming practices in winemaking, and the newest trend has been organic and biodynamic. So organic, we're pretty familiar with that label.
Right.
Biodynamic, most people don't know what that is. Basically, you're creating an entire ecosystem on your farm that's self-sustaining. And one of my favorite, most interesting facts about it is at the beginning of the season, they'll actually take a cow skull or a goat skull and fill it with different ingredients and bury it for a few months. When it's time for the planting, they now have their own compost.
Oh, wow. And so therefore it makes it?
It makes it
Organically organic.
yes.
Okay, wow, incredible. So let's talk about the beers that you also offer here too, because it's not just wine.
It's over 100 craft beers. Yes,
Oh,
we're
nice.
very passionate about our beers as well.
Very nice. And just bottle, no draft?
No draft, just bottles and cans.
Awesome. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this one specifically. This is a red, right?
Yeah, so this is an Imperial Red Ale by Carrick Ale. They're from Jordan. The cool thing about this one, it's actually brewed with Jordanian dates.
Oh.
So it doesn't taste like a regular red ale. It almost drinks more like a barley wine.
Wow, interesting. All right, so if our viewers are watching right now, maybe they want to come down, check this place out. Before we give the address, let's talk about some of the specials you offer here. It's not happy hour, it's something else, right?
So we have a daily happy hour.
Oh.
Like every time that you come in, you can do a wine flight. It's $15, one
Okay.
sparkling, 2 whites, 2 reds. It's sommelier's choice, so you tell me what you like, and I craft it around that.
Love it. You're not going to leave here not feeling crispy.
It's true.
And tingle all over. All right, if our viewers are watching, what's the address here?
It is 1600 7th Avenue. We're in Central Ybor, so look for all the bricks, and we're below Cantina.
Hey, and maybe they'll get lost. They might need to give you a ring. What's your phone number?
It is 813-999-4966.
And you know what? I bet you got a website in case they want to check it all out online.
SocietyWineBar.com.
All right, stay right there. The wine tasting, it's up next. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back after this message.
Drip Ybor, located in Tampa's famous Ybor City District. From personal artwork to painting your own ceramics to even custom t-shirts. And even classes to help you create your own artwork. With pottery, ceramic, custom design, and more, you'll be sure to get lost in your own imagination. Check out Drip Ybor at 1910 East 7th Avenue, Ybor City.
Welcome back. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So it's not just wine, it's small bites too. Who knew?
I know, right? The people love coming in and pairing our wines with food. It's a great way to experience wine, so we offer small plates.
I love that. And not just cheeses. I mean, these are imported cheeses, right?
Yeah, we've got like our port-infused Derby cheese, that's English, and we've got our truffle cheese and our
Truffle cheese.
Truffle cheese. We fancy.
Ah, we fancy for sure. And we, of course, my favorite here is the hummus.
Yeah, so we also offer this Mediterranean tapas platter. It's feta, it's hummus, it's red pepper, Kalamata olives, and some marinated artichokes in there as well.
Oh, I love that. So talk a little bit about the wine that we have here. So obviously pairing is important, right?
Absolutely. So I poured for us one of our wine flights, one sparkling, two whites, two reds. So we always want to start off with our sparkling wine because that gets your palate ready. It kind of perks the senses up a little bit. What I poured for us is a Blanc de Blanc Cava. So Champagne has Champagne, and Italy has Prosecco, and Spain has Cava. So it's going to be a little bit dry, but the bubbles are going to be really nice and refreshing. This has
I don't
been
usually drink this kind of stuff.
I know. This Cava is becoming really popular in the States because it's a great traditionally made sparkling wine for a
sweet.
great value.
Oh, that's really yummy.
Yeah.
It's sweet, right?
This is one of my favorites.
It's really nice. Not bitter aftertaste.
Absolutely. Now, before we go any further, let's talk about this because it looks so fabulous. Looks like maybe like a big bottle of perfume.
And that's exactly what they wanted it to look like. This is a French wine called Je ne sais quoi. This is the
Je
Je ne sais quoi. All those French lessons are paying off finally. This is Sauvignon Blanc. We also have their Rosé Cru. And the bottle was actually designed by a perfume bottle designer.
Wow, beautiful. All right. So what does that taste like? Just curious.
The Sauvignon Blanc from France is going to be chalky and stony and really refreshing. Great for Florida. I really enjoy that wine a lot.
Great. Now let's get right to the white wine, maybe.
All right, so the first one that I have over there, I encourage you to go a little off book. Drink before you smell it.
Okay.
Usually with wines, we want to smell first because flavor is retronasal primarily. Yeah, so this is going to be a Chenin Blanc.
That's what I was gonna say. A Chenin Blanc.
I was gonna say bless you.
So this is one of our Vouvrays. This is a French Chenin Blanc from Loire Valley.
That's nice.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Now
It's got a little sharpness to it.
little bit of sharpness to it.
Gonna clean your palate with some feta.
Ooh, fab.
So white wines are going to go better with lighter things. Anything sweet will go really well with spicy food or salt. You don't always want to pair things that are alike to each other. Like if you have a really sweet dessert, you don't necessarily want a really sweet wine. You have to kind of figure out the balance of it, right? And what you think is sweet and what I think is sweet are going to be different. So you kind of have to take personal taste into account as well.
Got it. All right. Maybe red wine now?
Red wine, here we go.
All right.
I think I'm going to give you this one.
Okay.
Checking. Yes.
No, I was going to say, how can you remember all this? All right.
So this is going to be the sweet red wine that I gave you.
I should smell it for sure, right?
Smell it for sure. So this
So
is
you're supposed to swish it around fancy.
so actually you want to smell first
Oh.
before you swish it around.
Oh, who knows?
You want to first smell and then a second smell.
Ooh.
So this is a late harvest Malbec. What I mean by late harvest is that they leave the grapes on the vine for a little bit longer, so that way they raisinate. Then when they press the grapes, they're getting
Wow.
sugar syrup as opposed to a juice. So you get this very
You can
concentrated
really smell the
juice.
sweetness on there.
Yeah, very good.
This is one of our more popular wines.
And it's not sharp. It doesn't grab you.
Oh,
It's
I
very
love this
smooth.
one.
Very smooth, right?
Oh yeah, I love this one.
Very, very smooth. All right, and let's go to the next one here.
Okay, so this one's a little bit different. This is pulled pork in a glass.
Pork.
This is a Pinotage.
Oh, that's right. You're supposed to.
Swirl.
Smell and then swirl and then smell
Smell.
again. The swirling actually concentrates the vapors, so that way you get a different.
Ooh, it's got a little bite.
It does. So this is Pinotage.
Vita Vita Benjamin.
Every country's been kind of like looking for a grape to grab on and take on as their own. South Africa didn't have one. So the University of Stellenbosch started grafting grapevines together and they created Pinotage. It's a cross between Pinot Noir and Cinsault.
Oh, wow. All right, last but not least, we have here.
The other white wine that we have, this is one that you want to drink before you smell.
All right.
Because this is I brought out another interesting
Ooh.
wine.
Wow. Almost like woodsy mixed with.
Now smell it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can smell. Smell
So-
the woodsy.
Oh, yeah.
So this
you're
is a
walking on
Sauvignon Blanc, but it's aged in a tequila barrel.
Oh.
Oh, I love that.
So
Nice.
with tequilas and bourbons, you can only use the barrel one time.
Love it.
So now producers are finding ways to sell these things in order to make up their money. Sauvignon Blanc in a tequila barrel gives it a little bit of a little bit of a twist.
Now, what would you recommend we try to eat with something like that?
For something like that, I'm going to go with anything that's a little bit oily, like the olives or the red peppers or the artichoke,
Got
just
it.
because of the woodiness of it.
Listen, wine, small bites, and guess what? They have dessert here, and it's up next. All right, Marilyn, you know what's our favorite part? Dessert! Amazing time here today, and it's not over yet. Look at these desserts. But before we get to the desserts, let's talk about the beers, because I love the fact they're local, right?
So we have a lot of local beers and a lot of beers from around the world. So I brought out a little bit of both for us.
And this one's kind of basic, isn't it?
It is a little. So Brew Bus came out with Basic Bitch Pumpkin Spice Latte Milk Stout.
Ooh.
So I thought that would pair really well with our chocolate cake and our Nutella cheesecake.
It's made with milk?
It's a milk stout.
What's that?
So it just describes the style of the beer and how
Okay.
it's made more than anything.
So obviously it's a dark brew.
it is a dark beer, yes.
All right. And what do we have over here?
We have our No Way Frosé from Prairie Artisan Ales.
Ooh, it smells good.
So sours are really popular right now, and we just got in a slew of delightful sours in, and the No Way Frosé is one of them. It's rosé inspired.
Very nice, very nice. Why don't you give that a try? I'm going to give that a try. So she's going to try this with what? The cheesecake?
I would say with the warm butter cake.
Oh, the butter cake.
Butter cake.
Oh,
yummy.
you get the butter cake. All right. So you're going to try that, and then you're going to pair it with the butter cake, and then I'm going to try
The Basic Bitch Pumpkin Spice Latte Milk Stout
with the
by
chocolate.
Brew Bus. Yes, with the chocolate.
Butter cake.
You got to taste the brew first.
Live your best life, girl.
Ooh.
Oh, yummo. You gotta have a bite of this butter cake. You gotta try it.
No, but I'm mixing it with this.
That's fine. Everything will be fine.
Oh, yummy. You got the chocolate.
That's why you were trying to shove me with the butter one, because you wanted the chocolate.
Yeah, I love chocolate, Tyler.
That means you got to try the chocolate brew.
Okay. Holy macaroni, that is yum-tastic. I
All
like
right,
that.
Now you're allowed to try the chocolate.
Okay.
What other type of desserts do you have?
So I brought out a cheesecake, and we do seasonal cheesecakes. Today I decided to make it with some Nutella.
Oh, I love Nutella.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, and that crust, I can
Oh
tell
my
it's
gosh, this
definitely.
chocolate cake was so good.
Yeah, I love the chocolate. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
So this is cheesecake, you said?
Yep, cheesecake topped with Nutella.
I've
Now,
never had
let me ask you real quick in closing. Are these desserts, are they seasonal? Is it something you have all the time?
We have these desserts all the time. We might adjust things a little bit depending on the season. This is our dessert sampler, so you can get these desserts separately or all like this as one.
Come check this place out. Ybor City is not going to be the same if there was not a wine bar. I promise you, like this. It's amazing. Thank you so much. All right, that's the end of the segment. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again when we're out.
And about Tampa.
Cheers.
Out and about Tampa, St. Pete, Sarasota, surrounding areas made possible by these fine sponsors. This has been an Out and About Media production. Now come and go, Out and About Tampa Bay.